Prophecy is a 1979 sci-fi horror film directed by John Frankenheimer. That's the only reason why I borrowed this from a rental shop. It's got a Blu-ray re-release. This one's about Dr. Robert Verne and his wife Maggie. They work for public health. At the beginning of the film, we see the righteous side of this doctor. However, the main plot is that he's going up to a reservation where logging is happening in order to investigate a logging company's dumping chemicals into the water. So that's sort of the main plot. There's a clash with some Native Americans that are living there. And the main sort of pitch, I guess, is that the chemicals are making all the wildlife larger than normal. So when he's fishing, he sees this giant salmon that's like super large, and then later they find a tadpole that's like the size of a football. The main threat being a giant mutated bear that's looking for its mutated cubs. So that doesn't even actually get introduced to about an hour into the film. So this movie's super slow. Most of the conflict is between the loggers and the Native Americans. Dr. Robert and his wife have a bit of a thing going on too. But overall, this is not a very effective horror film. The opening kill, what happens about an hour into the film, is very funny and not scary. And later, the effects are pretty cool at the end because it's all puppetry and animatronics. But you know, it's really hard to take it seriously because they'll have like the giant bear swipe, and then they smack someone, they fly like 30 feet in the air, and then there's a dummy and there's blood all over it. It looks really fake. It doesn't really aged well, and of course the environmental message isn't really pushed to the forefront. Besides some grisly stuff happening in the last 20 minutes or so, the movie's super slow whenever there isn't a bear on screen. And overall, this is a John Frankenheimer film that's definitely not one he's known for. He's known for doing like paranoid, like conspiracy thrillers, or like government movies with sort of shadow conspiracies and things like that, you know, like those kind of, or war films. But this is definitely not one of his better ones. So I give Prophecy a 4 out of 10.